G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the 11th episode in Season 2 of the Man City Dream Team Career Mode series. I really hope you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode. If you do, make sure that you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. You guys might notice that my camera angles are a little bit different for today's episode, and I'm going to be looking a little bit further to the right hand side. It is because the team at S2E11 have hooked me up with a brand new RL series monitor. It is absolutely awesome and they are sponsoring today's video. So definitely make sure that you go and check out their wide range of gaming monitors if you are interested. I will leave a link in the description down below. Once again, a big thank you to the team at S2E11 for hooking us up. Anyways lads, hopefully in today's episode we can pick up a brand new signing. We are in the middle of the January transfer window. It would be good to wrap up transfer talks for a world-class midfielder. Let's not waste any more time, however, let's get into your press conference questions. So the opening question in today's episode comes from Kevster. He says, how do you keep your team motivated for their upcoming opponents? That is easy. They motivate themselves. It is an extremely stacked squad we have here at Man City, and players need to be on their toes at all times. It's very easy for me to drop big name players because there's another big name player behind them in most cases willing to come in and do the job. We have a lot of squad depth. Like if you look at our left hand side, left wing, left mid, we've got Ronaldo, Neymar and Sterling. If Ronaldo doesn't do the job, relegate to Neymar. If Neymar doesn't do the job, relegate to Sterling. If Sterling doesn't do the job, we go out and buy a new left midfielder. Our squad is just ridiculously stacked, so the boys are just keen to prove why they deserve first team football every chance they get. Warrior of the Hun says, in his last interview, David Moyes said, I am a better manager than JarradHD. What is your answer to David Moyes?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
Ishmam the Gamer says, bro, change your video camera. I agree. A lot of people have been leaving comments telling me to upgrade my face cam, and I definitely agree with you there. I'm saving up right now. It's not cheap to purchase new cameras. I am saving up for a DSLR Canon camera. Hopefully I can get that around the time FIFA 17 comes out, but it is a lot of money that I have to put aside to pick that up. And buying that camera will enable me to do a lot more in real life videos and do more cutscenes with this series and other series that I run in the future. I have a lot of creative ideas that I want to do, but I am limited due to the fact that I don't have a camera. So once I pick that up, hopefully sooner rather than later, a lot more creativity will be coming into these videos. And the final question comes from 223 Dark Light. He says, Aaron Ramsey was arguably the best midfielder at the Euros in 2016. Do you think you could persuade him to leave Arsenal, the Gunners, to join your Man City side? If so, do you think he could be vital in your Premier League campaign? I would definitely be keen in bringing in Aaron Ramsey. I haven't really thought of the possibility of bringing him in, but he would definitely be a very, very tasty picker. Not last season, but I think it was the season before. He was absolutely amazing for Arsenal. I remember back in the day, before he was a regular first team amazing footballer for Arsenal, there was a joke going around that every time he scored a goal, a celebrity died. And then he went on a mad run of scoring goals. And unfortunately, a mad amount of celebrities died. But if Aaron Ramsey does join the Dream Team, he can only join on one condition. Get rid of that horrible haircut. Anyways, lads, that is it for today's press conference. Thank you once again for your press conference questions that you have been leaving down below. Don't forget to leave your questions down below to be potentially featured in the next episode. But let's get into the gameplay now. Let's see what we can do in the transfer window. So the opening game in today's episode is at home. It is in the Barclays Premier League. We have a pretty big game here, taking on Liverpool. So here are the current standings for the Barclays Premier League. Liverpool only 1 point behind us in third place, We need to catch up to Manchester United, and we can't let Liverpool overtake us. Here is our starting 11 for today's matchup. A very strong side to reflect my very strong intentions of beating Liverpool. Hopefully we can beat them. Come on, City. And then here is the Liverpool starting 11. Who do they have? They've got Yaya Toure, our former player, in there. They got Lallana, Sturridge, Luis Gustavo on the bench. Oh, easy stuff there for Ronaldo. Messi to Gundogan. Ronaldo. Here we go. Oh, good stuff, Gundogan. He's going to cross it. Gundogan in there. Messi, you're open. Messi with the header. Messi scores. That is the hustle from Ilkay Gundogan. I don't know why or how Messi is winning that header. Realistically, he should be getting out-jumped, but we all know how off FIFA can be this year with their headers. But that was extremely easy there. 1-0. Great start. Oh, they're through here. Get back to it, Neymar. Good stuff. Oh! Hits it from distance off the crossbar. That came out of nowhere. Liverpool almost got a banger of a reply. Oh shit, now they're through. Get there. Get there. Joe Hart takes him down. What is going on here, man? Come on. Good stuff, Messi. Messi, make the run, Ronaldo. Through to Ronaldo. Make it 2-0. Ronaldo does. That is fantastic. Once again, our defensive hustle proves the goods, and Cristiano Ronaldo makes it a 2-0 scoreline here. Good stuff, lads. Oh, you fucking kidding me. It's happened again, lads. I aim to the left. It goes straight to them. I wasn't really paying attention. My phone went off in the background. But come on, man. It did it earlier in the season. It's done it again. I'm not passing it around the back line anymore. So Sane, he's going to take this cross or this free kick. I'm going to put a little bit on it. Putting it in the area. It goes up and Ronaldo gets the header to it. I wasn't even controlling him. Cristiano Ronaldo picks up a brace. And that looks like it's going to put this game to bed. 3-1 against Liverpool. Luckily that goal, that BS goal they scored up the other end, didn't prove to be too much of a problem for us, as Ronaldo just does the goods. They're on the attack here, they're through, and they score! They've made it interesting again. That is shaky defense on our behalf as Liverpool get back into this game. I don't even know what happened there, really. Otamendi's up against Ibe, and they just pass it through. James Milner linking that play up. Not good. Through there. Iheanacho. We've got the ball in a good position. Nice ball there to Leroy Sane. Can he help us put this game to bed? Leroy Sane, roulating in the wrong direction. Go on, Leroy. Through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Iheanacho. Iheanacho is denied. Great save, Mignolet. So it was a little bit of a late resurgence there from Liverpool, but thankfully we hold on and pick up a very well-deserved 3 points against Liverpool, putting us clear of them in the table and hopefully bringing us closer to Manchester United. So we do receive a transfer offer here for Joe Hart. Everton, that is a move that's been linked in real life. They want him for 23.5 million. I'm not getting rid of him for that cheap, because if I do get rid of him, I want enough money to bring in Manuel Neuer. He's really the only goalkeeper that I am looking at, so 33.5 million. So Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has moved to Arsenal for 38.5 million pounds. That's 32.5 into our piggy bank. Thank you for your service, Aubameyang, but our new formation means we need a new world-class centre mid. I'm going to put in a £36 million offer here for Toni Kroos from Real Madrid. We have the money now. Let's see if we can go in for him. A lot of you guys want him. I'm also going to go in here for Mesut Özil, another player that a lot of you want me to get. It says as the chief executive comment, since this is a rival, we will have to overpay to get the player. I'm putting in 40 million. I want to see what Wenger wants. And another player has left the club. David Farpala has moved to Brighton for £1 million. That is just a little bit of deadwood out of the dream team. So Bayern Munich want 39.5 million for Arturo Vidal. That is a little bit too much for what I want to pay. The most I'll probably, or not, I'll say 30 million, but even that is a lot. And one of our dream team potential pickups, Eden Hazard, has left Chelsea. He has moved to Real Madrid for £44.5 million. To be honest, That is a bargain from Madrid. However, before we can get into any more transfer talks, we need to take out Stoke in the Capital One Cup semi-final. It is the first leg. We are at the Etihad. Let's see if we can get one foot into the door in retaining our title. So here is the tournament tree. Palace versus Spurs is the other semi-final. That is an interesting matchup. Both very good sides. Could it be a potential rematch of last year's final? We did beat Spurs in last year's Capital One Cup final. So here is our starting 11 for today's game. A little bit more rotational as it was a few days after the Liverpool game. Still a pretty strong starting 11. This Dream Team side, it's rotational, but it's still really good. And let's see how the Potters are going. So Jack Butland in goal is one of my favorite goalkeepers. Who else do they have? They got Vazquez up front, Arnautovic, Glenn Whelan and Charlie Adam, the Dream Team midfield pairing, and Xherdan Shaqiri as well. They're running. We're jockeying. They get the header. What is going on with our defense there? So Stoke get a pretty odd corner here. They whip it in. They get an open header, but it goes straight to Joe Hart. Now they're attacking. Ireland, long shot, puts it wide. Just before halftime, we can't let them score. Ireland's look dangerous all game, but not there. Corner here. If we score here, it would be so undeserved. It goes there. Rugani hits it. That was a bit silly. Probably should have taken a touch. Well intercepted there from Wanyama. Here we go. Can we get a counter-attack going? Coutinho through to Sterling. We've got some space here, actually. Sterling tapping it through the legs. Iheanacho! We score! Talk about undeserved. I've got counter-attack playing style on, but that was class. Wanyama, Sterling, and Iheanacho all providing the goods. That was a nice run from Sterling, a nice ball, and a classy finish between the legs from Iheanacho. That is the type of football I want to see. They're on the attack. Stoke looking for an away goal to take us back even at the Britannia. It goes through. Good save, Joe Hart. Now can we go out wide on the counter? It's Muller. I see you, Denier. I see you pointing Iheanacho. Nice ball. Iheanacho cutting through there to Denier. Through. Just not a very good pass. We have the numbers. So there it is, lads. A 1-0 victory at home in this first leg of the Capital One Cup semi-final against Stoke. We are going to head to the Britannia Stadium with a 1-0 advantage. A nice goal from Iheanacho. Very happy with our performance in that second half. So Real Madrid wants 66 million for Toni Kroos. That is almost double what Bayern Munich want for Arturo Vidal. Arsenal want less, which is a little bit surprising. 59.5 million for Özil. I can do that. Well, at least talk about doing that. And Everton only say 32 million for Joe Hart. I'm going to go in here. That is probably... actually, that's not too bad, to be fair. I wonder how much Neuer would cost. So Neuer's valued at 50 million. That is going to be difficult. 63 to 74. Something tells me we're not going to sell Joe Hart for that much. I think I said 33.5 million before for Joe Hart. I'm going to bump it up a little bit, 35. If they pay that, I will sell him and go for someone else. So Toni Kroos, probably the most I'm going to pay is... I'll probably pay 50 million at the most, but I'll say 46 million right here. And then Mesut Özil. I said 40 million originally. I'll do the same as Toni Kroos and I'll say 46 million. Transfer offer for Felipe Coutinho. Valencia want him, but Coutinho is an absolute gun. He is going nowhere. Okay, so Bayern Munich accept 30 million for Vidal. If I can get him, then I'll probably go in for a new goalkeeper because I'll have a lot more money. It's better than going in for Toni Kroos or someone like that when I've already got Vidal. So 2 years, 140,000, crucial first team player. Once again, they say 66 million for Toni Kroos. I'm not going to go in for him anymore. If I can get Vidal for less than half of that, then I'll take that. So sorry, Kroos. Arsenal once again say 59.5. This is going to be my last offer for Mesut Özil. I'll probably just be happy to settle for Vidal, of course. So 50 million is my final price. Everton are going ahead 35 million for Joe Hart. we need to take a look at a new goalkeeper now. So going in for Neuer, I'm going to say 50 million as my starting price, just to get a little bit of an idea of what Bayern Munich want. Would I get hate if I went in for David De Gea? De Gea is a freaking gun, and Man United are lucky to have him. He's been getting benched a lot in this career mode. Whenever I've come up against United, he has been on the bench. Maybe I could get him. I'll offer up his value to Manchester United, £33.5 million. I'm interested to see what happens. Transfer offer for Jordi Alba. Wolfsburg want him for 20 million, but he is a dream team player to stay. Reject all offers. Transfer offers for Thomas Muller and Joe Hart. So Sevilla say £39 million for Muller. He's been a little bit unimpressive since we signed him. But even if I do sell him, I want to have enough money to bring in a good replacement. Someone like probably Gareth Bale. So I will say 56 million for Muller. Again, AC Milan come in for him. I'm going to bump that up to 56 million again. And Stoke City want Joe Hart. They're going to have to outpay Everton. So I think I said 35 for Everton. So I'll say 36.5 for Stoke. Get in there, lads. Vidal accepts our contract offer. The newest signing to the dream team, our world-class midfielder. Welcome to the Man City dream team, Arturo Vidal. Yes.
In this same
Yeah.
Joe Hart and Everton have broken down because they could not agree on wages. Everton have pulled out of negotiations. Oh shit, that changes things a little. Sevilla are going to pay 56 million for Muller. Damn, I was not expecting that. Alright, did Milan do it? Milan are only saying 40. I'm going to bump it up here for Milan. I'm going to say 60 million. And Stoke City said 31 million for Joe Hart. I'll say 35 because that's what Everton wanted to pay. Manchester United wants 61.5 million for De Gea. Oh crap. Bayern Munich want 96.5 million for friggin' Manuel Neuer. And Arsenal accepted 50 million for Özil. Come on, son. It's just after we signed freaking Vidal. I'll keep that in mind though, because if Muller does leave. So if Thomas Muller does leave, I'm going to go back in for Gareth Bale. A lot of you guys were angry at me in the second episode or the opening episode, I can't remember which one, of this series, that I didn't go in for Bale, that I chose Muller. And I paid for it because Muller was pretty damn atrocious. We'll go in here for Gareth Bale. I don't have enough money at the moment to put a respectable offer in, but I'll just put in 30 million to get a general idea of what Madrid want. I hate that we have to play this game because I was getting so into the transfer talks. I was excited to see what could happen, but we have to put that on pause for a little bit. We have some important business to take care of. It is the second leg of the Capital One Cup semi-finals, taking on Stoke City at the Britannia. Can we do it on a cold night in Stoke? Let's wait and see. Spurs did win 1-0 as well against Palace. To be fair, I probably want Palace more than Spurs in the final. And Arturo Vidal is making his debut tonight. Let's see how he looks in sky blue. Oh damn, he looking good. So here is the Stoke City starting 11. A little bit stronger than the last time. Butland's still in goals. Maybe Joe Hart next time we play them. Nordovic is starting. Afellay and Bula. Glenn Whelan again. No Ireland, which I'm happy about. And here is our starting 11. Pretty strong side. We have a bit of time between the next game. And I really want to rock a strong side and qualify for the final. They hit that one. Oh, hold on to it, Hart. Oh my, what are you doing, Hart? A long shot and they almost get a freaking banger early. Vidal going to Coutinho. Coutinho to Vidal. Nice ball there. Vidal's had a great start to his debut. What can Neymar do? That is lovely. Neymar's got the skills to pay the bills. Yes, he does. Neymar hits it. Neymar scores it. He did it against Norwich, and he does it again against Stoke. What a goal. Neymar Jesus, I should play this bloke at striker. He has one hell of a finish on him, and honestly, you just give it to him, you do skills, you hit it across the body, and he bangs it in the back of the net. Doing some skills. We're going out there to Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba brings it down. He's cutting. We're going to cross it. Get there, Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Oh, offside. That would have been a banger of a goal. Free kick here, 29 yards out. Ronaldo. I'm going to have a go at it, lads. I'm going to have a go. Ronaldo. Knuckleball. Come on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, too much on it. Out to Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Over the top to Coutinho. Coutinho hits it. Good save, Butland. They're on the attack here. Vazquez going to Arnautovic. They headed that one. Glenn Whelan tapped over from Joe. Here we go. Up the line to Delph. Actually meant to go through to freaking Becker. Get there, Caceres. Offside. No, he's not. He's not. Off the post. We scored. No, he didn't. What the hell? What is going on? What the hell just happened? I thought he was offside. There it is, lads. We are heading to Wembley for the second time. We are taking on either Crystal Palace or Spurs in the Capital One Cup final. Can we go back to back? Of course, last season we did defeat Spurs in the final. Can we do it again? Come on, City. That man there, what an absolute signing. Arturo Vidal, man of the match on debut. Stoke City come back to us and say £31 million for Joe Hart. I want to sell, if I sell him, it's going to be for the price that Everton were going to pay, £35 million. AC Milan aren't going to pay that much money for Thomas Muller. And transfer talks are broken down between Muller and Sevilla because of wages again. God damn you money hungry bastards, stop ruining my plans. So Real Madrid wanted £52.5 million, which I would have been able to pay with the Thomas Muller money, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I've come to the conclusion that I want Gareth Bale over Thomas Muller at the moment. Muller has been an absolute flop. I'm going to see if I can do a straight swap here. Muller for Bale. Couple of transfer offers here. Liverpool join the race for Joe Hart. I'm going to bump that up 10 million and I'll say 35 million there. And Chelsea want Otamendi, but honestly, he has been one of our best players all series long. He is not leaving the dream team. He's staying at City. Stoke City aren't going to pay £35 million there for Joe Hart. And Real Madrid accept the transfer offer, the straight swap, Muller for Bale. I am happy with that. Sweet as. Let's see if we can get Bale into the club by the end of the episode. And we do get £75,000 for making the Capital One Cup final. That is going towards bringing in Neuer. So, taking a look here, we will be taking on Spurs in the Capital One Cup final, who did defeat Palace 2-1. And there it is, lads. Gareth Bale accepts our contract offer. I am going to accept him a straight swap for Muller and Bale. That is pretty good business in my opinion. It was between those two at the start of the episode, or start of the season. I went with Muller. He's been pretty god-awful for us. So we're going to go and make things right, bringing in Gareth Bale.
She's falling too far with something else scars. Won't let it taste her tears. She's falling too far. The girl that I forget.
Another twist. Liverpool are going to pay $35 million for Joe Hart. We need to focus on a goalkeeper now. Joe Hart has moved to Liverpool for £35 million. This is big here. We need to bring in a goalkeeper by the end of the window. A transfer offer here for Fabian Delph, Marseille, £8 million. I'm only going to let him go for 13 million. He's been a pretty valuable rotational player for us. So Man United wanted £61.5 million for David De Gea. I'm going to say £50 million. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to get Manuel Neuer. This is probably the only attempt I can have. 60 million plus Zabaleta. I don't think it's going to come off, however. Lads, that is where I'm going to conclude today's episode. I need your opinions on goalkeeper signings. We've got about 60 million to play with, so money shouldn't be an offer for most goals, should be a problem for most goalkeepers. But I want to know your opinions on what goalkeepers we should sign, leave your comments down below. I really need some guidance. But anyways, fellas, if you enjoyed today's episode of the Dream Team Career Mode series, it has been an insane one. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you leave a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. And also make sure that you check out my social media links, fellas. My Twitter, my Instagram, both of those as well will be linked down below. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.